Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Dateline SAU, where you can catch all the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University. I'm Alex Ruggles.
And I'm Sarah Clifton. St. Ambrose University announced the creation of a new program, the first of its kind in the Quad Cities. The Master's of Physician Assistant degree program will start up 2 years from now. School officials say that the program provides the opportunity for students to prepare for a very fulfilling career.
Enriching the lives of others is a key aspect of our university mission, and it's clearly recognized in this response to significant local and regional needs for primary healthcare services.
Our purposeful growth in healthcare and our firm grounding in the liberal arts makes St. Ambrose the ideal location for a new physician assistant program in the state. The curriculum will include 15 months of didactic coursework and 12 months of clinical rotations in both required and elective areas of practice. We will host a site visit next April and accept the first class to begin in the summer of 2014.
The PA profession in general is very rewarding. I cannot think of another profession that is as challenging and yet can positively impact somebody's life, and I think that is something that if you look at students and as they go out to practice, it's amazing to see that profound effect upon them.
It's this institution that educated thousands of nurses, hundreds of nurses, still doing that today, and other people in the healthcare field. It's all about giving something back. It's all about social justice and serving people that are underserved.
We are pleased to bring this new graduate program to the city of Davenport and to the Quad Cities as a whole.
Physician's assistants help provide access to medical care and specialize in a wide variety of practice areas. Entry into the 27-month MPA program will be a competitive process. The first cohort is scheduled to graduate in December 2016.
The St. Ambrose Master of Education program held an information session for area educators this past week. The program is designed to enhance teaching skills based on the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards.
They get a great education here at St. Ambrose to become teachers, and the master's program then takes them deeper into their practice and through the National Board certification process, which only about 2% of teachers are nationally board certified. So it's a great program, and the students get 2 for 1, a master's and their portfolio for National Board.
Another Master of Education Teaching Information session is set for June 13th from 3 to 4 p.m. in the Rogalski Center.
A major in engineering at St. Ambrose just got a whole lot more attractive. The department is the recipient of a $600,000 grant from the National Science Foundation. The money will go towards initiatives to recruit and retain engineering students at the school, with a specific focus on rural students. Around 80% of the funds will go towards scholarships, some things the school officials see as a critical boost to the department in an in-demand field.
Scholarships are very important for students, especially the focus of this grant that we have, which is rural students that often can't always afford to go to college to begin with. Scholarships will help students to feel less pressure to work while they're in school, which really helps in their academic achievements, and it allows them to stay in school.
Obviously there's a financial burden that college can put on anybody and very expensive, but having the opportunity to have a scholarship will obviously lessen that burden.
St. Ambrose University is one of 85 schools that received the grant. The money will be distributed to SAU over a period of 5 years.
A longtime St. Ambrose English professor whose college teaching career spanned 40 years has died. John McGuire died May 7th at the Genesis Medical Center in Davenport. McGuire taught in the English department at St. Ambrose from 1946 to 1986 and instructed writing classes for various firms in the Quad Cities and at the Rock Island Arsenal. John McGuire was 91.
It's that time of year again. With classes done and finals taken, students are looking to trade in their textbooks for cold, hard cash. This week in the SAU bookstore, tables were set up to facilitate easy transactions for students. This event, taking place at the end of every semester, is a welcome tradition for many students. As it signals the end of classwork and the beginning of summer, the bookstore would also like to remind everyone to hold on to their books that do not sell, since there's always a chance that they will be able to trade them in at the beginning of the next semester.
There's another end of the semester tradition that draws hundreds of participants to the CAF in the wee hours of the night during finals week. SAUTV's Taylor Grinnell has a look at this semester's midnight breakfast.
From all sides of campus gather in the CAF for one of the last meals during finals week. This year, the event not only has a wide selection of tasty breakfast food, but a reggae band and a surprise visit from the Pillsbury Doughboy. The breakfast was summer-themed, so the decor and the attire of workers reflected. Also, summer treats such as punch and fresh fruit was served.
It gives you something to look forward to. The food is the best it's ever been today, so it's go on.
Students tend to enjoy the little study break late at night during finals week to ease the stress.
I think it's a really great thing that the university puts on. It's a great chance for students to come out during finals week to get some free food, and it's late at night, so a lot of people are kind of less busy during that time, so it's a great thing.
This is an annual event that is held at the end of each semester, so students can look forward to the next one in December. Taylor Grinnell, Dateline SAU.
An SAU sophomore and Bettendorf, Iowa native is taking her music talents to a new level. Molly Conrad tunes her guitar in her favorite practice location, surrounded by all of her favorite artists. With help, the self-taught guitar player recently produced an acoustic demo CD, which she has been distributing around campus. The theater and communication major started writing her own original acoustic songs last summer. Her passion for music is something she wants to share with everyone.
It's a way to express yourself and your feelings, and I think everyone can relate to music.
The 14 tracks are all different.
I used to write poems a lot, and so that kind of came into play too. I think I was just naturally inspired by some of my favorite artists, like Radiohead.
Conrad is always ready to perform live music. Next year, she will host a concert in conjunction with SAU's Campus Activities Board on September 14th at 10 p.m. In only a short amount of time, Conrad has left a lasting impression on those at St. Ambrose.
She's a very talented young lady, and I don't think she realizes how much talent she has.
Her goals for this summer are simple. Write around 100 songs.
This summer I plan on writing a song a day, because if I just sit down and write a song, I can't write a song in multiple sittings. I have to just do it once. And I can tweak it later, but I have to finish it.
As Conrad continues to act, sing, and play, she can't see becoming a star just yet.
I get so starstruck about all my favorite artists. Like, I went to an Ingrid Michaelson concert about a year ago, and I just started crying when I saw her, and when she started singing, I was uncontrollable. And so, if I met her, I would go crazy. She's not that famous, but she impacted me, and I can't imagine having an influence on someone as they do on me.
Conrad plans to make a second demo sometime soon, this time all by herself. Conrad recently started her own Facebook artist page and YouTube page. You can search for her name on Facebook. On YouTube, her channel is named Listen to Molly.
Another talented musician at SAU is Keaton Connell. Connell is a music major and a member of several vocal music ensembles. He recently made his premiere as a choir conductor for the University Chorale and Chamber Singers Spring Concert. He was an international business major but switched to music when he realized his real passion. Many students are afraid to switch majors late in their college careers, but Connell said he isn't sorry. He will be finishing his studies for one more year, but the impact he has received from the SAU is already there.
Connections here, and a lot of great friends, a lot of memorable experiences on stage as far as singing and conducting, and those are something that will never be able to be taken away from me, and will always be a part of me since they help shape who I am going to be. But I think the most important thing is the connections with the people. There are some really wonderful, extraordinary musicians and human beings in that department, and that's something that will be close to my heart forever.
Connell will be attending graduate school after SAU to get a doctorate degree. He says he can't see himself doing anything else with his life that isn't choir conducting. He encourages students that might be considering a change of majors to do it. He says to take the risk because happiness is more important.
It's a busy week for St. Ambrose University sports as the spring seasons wrap up.
The St. Ambrose track team challenged for a title at the conference track meet.
And even with summer approaching, we'll talk football as the Bees are already working towards a successful season this fall.
Tim McNicholas will be here with highlights and more in sports coming up after this short break.
Stay tuned.
I absolutely fell in love with the atmosphere and with the people, and there was just this attitude of really wanting to help the students learn, and all of the hands-on things that are available here, I could get involved right away. It wasn't something that I was going to have to wait to be involved in. I can tell people that I have all of these experiences and that I can do anything that they have for me to do. They were all just great experiences for me, things that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
KALA Davenport, the public radio station from St. Ambrose University, is proud to offer insightful programs from Public Radio International. On Mondays, be sure to catch the Tavis Smiley Show, an expanded view of news and newsmakers, with commentary you won't get anywhere else, keeping you informed wherever you may be. Just part of the new lineup at KALA Davenport, the public radio station from St. Ambrose University.
The men's and women's track teams traveled to Clinton, Iowa to compete in the Midwest Collegiate Conference Championships on May 4th and 5th. The women grabbed a strong second-place team finish behind some top individual performances. Junior Ebony Butler finished second in the 100 meters. In the 200-meter finals, Butler took third. Rachel Lurs took first place in the 100-meter hurdles and gave SAU 10 team points. Lurs also finished third in the high jump. The men's team finished third behind Grandview and Ashford. Danny Rufus, Jonah Holscher, Tony Morrison, Kevin Randall, and Jordan Johansson all had first-place finishes for the Bees. Johansson also led the Bees to first in the 4x400 relay with the help of Matt Mayer, Ryan Geisman, and Joseph Torres. Both teams are looking forward to the NAIA National Championships in Marion, Indiana, May 24th through 26th. Members of the Queen Bee softball team received some conference honors at the end of the season. Freshman Aaron O'Donnell made the Midwest Collegiate Conference first team. O'Donnell hit .341 this year with 41 RBIs. O'Donnell had a .948 fielding percentage. Juniors Jenna Harshbarger and Sarah Frericks earned honorable mentions. Harshbarger closed her season with a 2.18 ERA, and Frericks hit .314 this year. The SAU football team is looking to strengthen its roster, and recruiting is the name of the game. Dateline's Jordan Bell introduced us to a couple of Fighting Bees to find out why they came to play at St. Ambrose.
Hi, my name is Eric Williamson. I'll be a junior. I'm a quarterback. I went to Sacred Heart Griffin High School, and my major is sport management. I chose St. Ambrose University because the coaches are so young. They know how to gel with the players, and they know how to keep practice fun and the games fun. My favorite memory here at SAU was throwing 4 touchdowns at St. Francis, Indiana. It gave me a lot of confidence for the upcoming season. I recommend SAU because they have a great JV program that gives you a chance to step in and play college football as a freshman.
Carl Meister, the senior, play offensive line, went to Monte Catholic High School. I'm majoring in physical education. The reason why I chose St. Ambrose University was the chance to win a conference championship every year, be able to contend for the national championship as well. My favorite memory at St. Ambrose University was being able to be the AFCA All-American. What I would recommend St. Ambrose University would be the JV program. I was able to build upon my freshman year to be able to play varsity, to be able to make myself into 2 All-Conference and 1 All-American.
If there are any transfer or high school seniors that would like to be a part of this winning tradition, please go on the SAU website. Under Athletics, click on Football and scroll down to the recruiter form, fill it out, and send it in. Jordan Bell, Dateline SAU.
The nation's leading receiver in high school, Zach Grant from Springfield, Illinois, is coming to SAU this fall. Joining him as a newcomer on the squad is right tackle Paul Wisniewski, and who is transferring from NCAA Division I Toledo.
Recruiting's going very well. We're very excited about the incoming freshmen that we have. We think we've done a great job of kind of filling some needs that we have with some of the seniors we lost this past year and other guys we'll lose here in a year. So very happy with the recruiting.
The Fighting Bees opened the season on September 1st at Trinity International. The SAU women's tennis team closed out its season in late April with the NAIA Regionals. They lost to Missouri Valley 5-0. The men took on Baker, Kansas in the regionals. The Bees fell 15-4. That's all for sports. I'm Tim McNicholas.
Thanks, Tim, and that will do it for this week's edition of Dateline SAU.
With the end of the school year, Dateline SAU will take some time off for the summer, but we will be back in the fall with the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University.
Finals are over and the summer break is here, so we asked students about their summer plans. We will leave you with their responses. Thank you for watching.
Good night.
This summer I plan on working on campus for IT.
I'm going to work 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The other 2 days I'm going to sleep in as much as I can, and on the weekends I'm going to go boating.
This summer I will be interning with the WNBA, Los Angeles Sparks. It's going to be really exciting. I'm going to have a lot to tell people. Hope they don't smush me.
I'm a dreamer, so I'm pursuing a professional football career, so hopefully I'll be in a team's training camp coming up one of these weeks.
I'll be working in an advancement office over on Brady Street, and basically we'll be trying to get a lot of funds for the university